Hello, everyone. My name is Dorsha Rose, and today I will be presenting to you how does Facebook and Twitter influence how we respond to COVID-19. Now, when I was thinking of a topic to research on, I knew I wanted to have a topic that was refreshing, interesting, and a topic that I knew nobody would probably think about. So when I was deciding about this topic, I thought that it would be a great idea to collaborate this topic with media because since coronavirus is a huge part of our lives right now. Now, in this world right now, where the coronavirus takes precedence of everywhere we go and things that we do, should we have to worry about the information that we receive, and should we have to worry about it if it's absolutely accurate? Should we have to worry about the information that Facebook and Twitter has over us about the coronavirus? I'm here to tell you that yes, we do. Through this research, I have learned that Facebook and Twitter have had false information on their websites about the coronavirus. They have promoted advertisements like with bogus medicines, like with gels and liquids that said that it would immunize people against the virus. They also had videos on their sites that were scams to steal people's credit card information. Now, with this scam was to lure people to say that there was a cure for the coronavirus. And a lot of people unfortunately fell for this lie, losing a lot of their money. Now, just put yourself in the situation. I can put myself in the situation. If I was stricken with coronavirus and I'm in a vulnerable state, and I'm just looking for answers. I want a cure. I want something to get rid of this coronavirus, and I go on the website and I go on Facebook and I see that there is a cure for the coronavirus. I would probably take my money too, and try to see what this cure is because I'm in a desperate time and in a desperate space. And that is exactly what happened to a lot of these individuals. They um, gave their money, and unfortunately, this was not real, and they lost their money because there wasn't no cure. There wasn't a cure. Um, I also learned that Facebook and Twitter do not pay attention to what is on their sites. And that's evident based on what I said prior and the scam with the credit cards and what they allowed to be on their site. So they do not pay attention to what's on their site, and they also do not check fact checkers. So they don't check fact checkers as they should. And as we know, this can be a huge issue if you do not do this. So this is just for us all to be aware and to be careful about the information that we read up on these sites. I also learned that a lot of these media sites, especially Facebook and Twitter, that they care more about the money than the actual information that they're providing about the coronavirus, which is so unfortunate and is a shame. So there was a doctor by the name of Stephen Chulepe. He was a practicing physician and he urged his Trump supporters to take off the mask of shame. Now he believed that the mask he believed that there was a bad science behind the mask, and he believed that we did not need the mask, and he guaranteed that if we were to go out without the mask, that nothing would happen to us. The unfortunate thing about this is that he put this information also on Facebook. and Facebook again allowed this information to be on their site. And people were sucked in that they did not have to wear their mask. He not only urged people on media, but he urged his clients that they do not have to wear a mask, and his you don't have to wear a mask. He can guarantee again that if you remove your mask, that there's nothing that would happen to you. But here's the problem. That information, it is not a part of our law's policy. It is against the law in this country to go anywhere without a mask. So here you are. It is against the law for you to go anywhere that without a mask. And here there's someone on media saying that you do not have to wear a mask. Is not necessary, and a lot of people can be influenced by this because it's on media as well on Facebook, and also because it is a physician. How many of us adhere to everything our physician says? I know I do. There's a lot of people that listen to their physician, and a lot of people listened to Stephen. And but the bad thing about it is that that situation could have potentially allowed people to contract the virus because they were without a mask. I also realized that although the spread of the virus I know also this oh, sorry, I also realized that although the spread of false information is not new to our society, it is not new that we are hearing about false information, rumors, and those things and so forth. But I never knew at a time such as like this, with us being in a pandemic because of the coronavirus, that media like Facebook and Twitter will use negative influence to sidetrack individuals. But one thing I realized, that even with the negative influence that one can get from the entities among other sites, there are people who are still willing and still trying their hardest to curtail some of the rumors that we receive about the coronavirus. And to me, in everything, that is something that is great. That there's people who are still putting themselves on the line and still trying to access information for you and I, for individuals like you and I, to get correct information about the coronavirus. Now, this is the ending of my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you.